Guys, going live here. Morning live stream for you. And we're just floating around in the Matrix, guys, and found some brutal comics to go over. And as you can see, though, so I'm just waiting for people to tune in. But I did a little changing over here, and I got a glare there I got to fix. But we got the Spider Noir right there. Spider-Man Noir. Final trailer came out. Man. Got some punishing action coming up, guys. And Gargamel, we're not gonna let the bad guys win, guys. We got some good magic to cook up. Or at least we're gonna see what happens. Oh boy. But yeah, I got on here a little late. There was some shows, I gotta catch up on, guys, and it was uncanny. Kind of like my resemblance to that California raisin. But Stranger Things, imagine that. So, but I said I was going to come on here, though, so I got to do that. So I'm coming on here. Normally, I'd probably just make a video tonight, and call it good or something. I like making videos, guys. It's fun, and I'm glad that, some people enjoy them and stuff, and that's really cool. And, so I had fun doing it, and I said I was going to come on here anyway, and it was either that or make a video. Normally, it'd be just a video, but it's all good, guys, because we're like the silver freaking surfer, man, and we're gliding through the freaking matrix with the Spidey hammer of justice. That thing pops too, man. Let me know here. I gotta look at the settings here real quick. Let me see this. What's up, guys? Anybody? Because two live streams ago, I had it, and I didn't see. Once I hit post, when I had 2 live streams ago, it showed I had some comments, and I never saw them. And then I had another live stream, a really long one. That's not going to be like this one. This one ain't going to be that long, but that one, the chats worked, and man, we got some Silver Surfer action. And I thought I almost just broke my surfer, but he stays on the board. The surfer always stays on the board. Remember that, guys? So that's what we're doing. And, we said we were going to go live, so we're here because I got some good, important news for you two guys. And but I don't really just want to jump out the live like that. First, I got to see if the chats are working, because I was talking in that live ad last. Oh, yeah, wait, there we go. 6-7. We got in the 6. Okay, good. Now I see the chats are working. Because, yeah, I learned a lesson. It was a long one, and I was like, I got to check the chats now. So you got to learn them lessons, guys. And when you're the surfer, you never fall off your freaking board. Even when you do kickflips in outer space to the face. That stuff couldn't happen, guys, unless you're inside the matrix, But sometimes you just got to freaking snap it back to reality. And we're going to go over 3 comic books here today, guys. And like a lot plus some more equals 67. So we might go over 67 of them. We might just go over 3 of them. But it's going to be this freaking Marvel Comics Presents Wolverine number 134. This is from 1993 here. And check this out. This is freaking sweet. This is Ghost Rider and Cable. We also got Major Victory in there, man. If you don't know Major Victory, I'll give you a little hint. It's pretty freaking major. There won't be no freaking apocalypse. You know what I'm saying? There'll be a lot of schnicking and snacking with the Ghost Rider. Even though, he's upside down, he's still the Ghost Rider. He's got that pen and stare. It doesn't really matter. And we'll probably get this version of Wolvie back before GTA 6 comes out. What do you think? But you're going to get this episode before that comes out, guys. So we're going to jump on in. And which one do you think we should go with first? I think we're going to go with the Spider-Man one first, I think. And that's the Amazing Spider-Man 264. And this is actually a freaking key comic, guys. And this is the first appearance of Red 9 and Wallace Jackson. That's Wallace Jackson, Red 9. And I don't know how I can really like explain this without just trying to explain it. So I'm just going to try to explain it. Like, I talk on my channel here sometimes. If you've ever seen any past videos before or something, or if you've seen 67 of them. But, I say how like some stuff just kind of weird, just kind of happens and stuff. And anyway, I got this pile of these comics, guys, that I want to make some videos on because I got them from this guy behind this van under this tree, behind this building that I had to pay this one dude a lot for. Man. And then you had to do this like Macho Man elbow drop off the top of this apartment onto like 12 mattresses. Man. But you do what you got to do, guys. And yeah. But I got this pile of comics though that I want to go over. I want to go over with you. And I was looking through there, and I was going over this. This was the plan for the live stream right here. Was this Wolvie one? It was like freaking sweet. And then this too, guys. This is X23 Venomized. Yeah, this is X23 Venomized, guys. That enough said, bub. But I was just looking on. I'm like, I got Wolvie there. I need some freaking Spidey. So I just grabbed this one. So I checked it out, and because there's like three or four Spideys in there that I was gonna go over, and I just grabbed this one. I checked it out in the app there, and it's the first appearance of Red 9, and he's this freaking dude coming in, freaking hot, looking like a freaking football player, and that's what Spidey, black suit Spidey, says right there. He's like, "This is New York. Hey, that's why I love it. You're always so full of surprises, and now it's raining football players." That's what Black Suit Spidey says, man. And it is always raining freaking surprises because of his first appearance of Red Norval. And I got this free giveaway coming up, guys. We have them every 50 subscribers. And I don't want to just start it out like this. So that's not how I'm starting it out. I'm not even going to tell you about it. But I got to tell you a little bit about it, though, because one of them in there is this Thor number 273 from 1978. And this is the first appearance of Red Norval. And it's a key. There's like 4 of them in there, but it was just Red Norval and then first appearance of Red 9. So like that's even more freaking proof that I'm Spider-Man. And you still haven't seen me and him in the same room at the same time before. So back to the show. But I'm just saying things like that kind of just happen, It's like it's weird, man. The Matrix is weird inside here, Sometimes you just got to be an NPC and just follow along. And other times you gotta break out. So that's what we did, guys, and man, trying to put it back together. Because we're the Cloak and freaking Dagger, cooking up some freaking magic with freaking Gargamel the Smurf, trying to chase off them dang Smurfs because we're going hunting. Or something like that. That's what he told me, guys. I don't know, he's into that, but whatever. Them hunting parties, kind of like the aliens do, guys. Isn't that crazy? Everything, it's all a distraction, by the way. And, all that stuff, I do actually say that I'm like, an industry plant. It's all just a distraction, though. I'm just saying that. That may or may not be true or not. I'm not saying it. I mean, I'm but it's all a distraction. So focus on what matters, guys. And Spider-Man, right here, guys. Black suit Spider-Man, and Jesus is the only way you can get to heaven, guys. Don't let him stop you. Jesus Christ is the answer. And Spider-Man has all the freaking answers for these streets right here, man. This football player, he's taking these rocket beams to outer space. Look at that, man. They're playing like that football. That's like that Alita Battle Angel movie that we were talking about too, man. They're going around that track. It must be some weird football like that. But what do you think, guys? Go Raiders. I think the Raiders are going to win it all. But actually, the script already leaked, and it said that the Miami Dolphins were going to win it all. They have a picture of the who's going to be in a picture at the end. And last year's one, it came down to 2 of the people, and this year, the colors in the symbol and all that stuff. You know what I'm talking about. But anyway, it said the Dolphins, And I'm thinking that this football, I don't think he's got much of a chance, guys. So we're going to see what happens, though. So he comes in, and I think he's just trying to play football. And Spidey's like, man, I don't really feel like this guy's like, no wonder he's like freaking, he hasn't even made the JV team yet, guys. He's still working on that, you know? Like, hey, what up, what up? Yep. Okay. Yeah, he's still working on it. I mean, this guy's not good at all, as you can see. He tried to do his freaking Goldberg spear at him, like when Brock Lesnar was playing for the Vikings in preseason, and he'd like dive at people like that. Only Brock Lesnar actually hit some NFL players, and this guy ain't hitting nothing. Look at that. Black suit Spidey, he's like freaking Barry Sanders right there, just freaking spinning around like a tornado out of freaking Toledo, Texas. Yeah. It's freaking nuts. But you know, he's gonna freaking crash something, you know what I'm saying? So look at this, man. This guy, I mean, that's gotta be like the weirdest freaking football uniform I've ever seen in my life. But it does make for some cool Spidey picture right there, man. Check that out. And right there, guys, I always keep track of time. And like I said, this ain't gonna be as long as the other time. So we're keeping track of that. And right now it is comic go time. So let's go, guys. There's never time to not get any gains, guys. So we're going to get some gains. It's always time to get your gains. So what you can do to get your gains, guys, is you grab yourself a freaking Spidey hammer of justice. It's kind of like the Mjolnir with Thor, but man, it's heavier. You just pump that a few times, man. Get your freaking cardio in and get those gains. And man, this guy sure ain't gaining anything on Spidey. He's looking at him, he's freaking laughing at him right there. And you don't even want to know what he kicked right there, man. But let's just say he's not going to have kids for 17 generations. Look at that, he's got him in a freaking high angle crossbone scissor knee kick right to the throat. He's going straight after the jugular right there, man. He's getting them gains for sure. Just like we did, guys. That was great. That was great. Hey, what up, guys? What up? What up? Yeah, we're going over to Amazing Spider-Man 264. It's a key comic. It's the first appearance of Red 9. This freaking guy, can you believe that guy's a football player? At least he says he's one. You know, he ain't doing much yet, though. Because Spidey's got him in this freaking jugular, like anaconda. Like, he's cooked, guys. I don't know. But let's see what happens here, guys. Oh, man. It looks like, they took a wrong turn there. That guy got lucky. That was a sucker punch right there. And he got up. He's like, how'd you do that? So now, he's got his spider senses are kind of going off. And as soon as they start going off, look what freaking happens. Good old Jed. Right there, man. Good old Jed Clampett comes in right there and tries to sell him some freaking oceanfront property in Arizona, man. Right there. As soon as the freaking spider senses go off like that, good old Jed Clampett. Well, let me tell you a story about a man named Jed. Poor mountaineer barely kept his belly fed. Till one day he was shooting at some food. And up through the ground came a bubbling crude oil, that is. Texas tea. Oh, the next thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. He said, I'm going to go and meet that Spider-Man. So that's what he did, and he busted in the room. But he was a little busted up himself, so he just had to yell at him. So he's like, hey, man, where you been? I've been tracking you down forever. Now he's like, hold on. Why are you tracking me down? Who are you? He says, you can't be serious. How do you know who I am? This guy's like, look, man, we got a job for you. So, Jed Clampett ain't playing, guys. Neither are those alien disclosure freaking distractions either, guys. They just never stop. They've been going on for years. Back to the show. Entertainment purposes, guys. Anyway, we got Jed Clampett here trying to strike up a deal here with, that's Elvis's manager right there. And, so they're trying to get some hot merchandise going, I think, or something. And I think he just wants to go play that some freaking polo right there. And most definitely is bonkers though, guys. It is, man. Look at this is great though. I like the old freaking ads in the back of the book a long time ago like that. This is great though, how like they even make them into like a comic book like that, It's freaking sweet. Speaking of that, you should watch Stranger Things Season 1, Stranger Things Season 3, Episode 1. Yeah. Yeah, because they go to Day of the Dead. And we're going to Dawn of the Dead again. Gotta watch that movie. It's just a movie, guys. I'm just kidding. The apocalypse is not going to happen. Don't worry. Don't worry, guys. We got apocalypse. And I already said, man, we got major victories coming up, too, man. That's going to be cool. But that is cool, too, though, man. That is sweet. Anyway, Spidey comes over here and he's like, hey, man, where'd you put my keys to my car? He's like, what do you need a car for? You're Spider-Man. So he's like, hey, man, whatever. So then he just like starts sweeping the floor for him upside down and stuff. See, Spider-Man's really friendly, guys. So you just gotta be, like really friendly, guys. So that's what I'm saying. And but he's freaking bailing out of there though, guys. He's like, man, I got better stuff to do. So that's what he's doing, guys. So we're gonna show you what that is. And apparently he needs to buy this picture of we're not sure who that is. I don't know. It could be, I think that's Jabba the Hutt's sister's cousin from Ecuador and Spain and Venezuela and Brazil and the United States and every other country in the world combined. Yeah, that's who that is. She's kind of famous for like really long hair. But check this out, guys. Just as Spidey is chilling out here, because this chick's pretty freaking famous. Somebody rips his freaking mask off, man. Can you believe that? Look at that. And she's like, hey, man, I just want to see who you are. Now I know who you really are. So Spidey's falling into the trap. So that's what I'm saying, guys. When you run into those famous people, be on the lookout because really, they're just lizards, guys. So, she's famous for her long hair, So that's why she's famous. She's a lizard guy, and she's trying to get Spidey in there so they can put him in a cage and, Spider, they do research stuff with comic books and entertainment YouTube channels. So that's what we're doing, guys. We're entertainment YouTube channels. Nothing I say is real or fake or real or... Wait. Man. Anyway, guys, we ain't getting banned today, guys. So today, guys, can I have your comics for free? We got Gone 3302 just asked, can I have your comics for free? Actually, and then he said, you can subscribe, and I have a free giveaway every 50 subscribers, and then only 15 more subscribers. We're at it, and so we're almost there. And now would be a good time to talk about that, I guess. We got the old all keys, guys. It's going to be all keys this time. First appearance of Red Norval right there, Thor, number 273. And then we got this Batman 500. This is the first Nightwing armor. And when Batman defeats Bane. The first armor when he gets the Bane. And this is the origin of Chapel's disfigurement right here. This is Spawn number 13, the origin of Chapel's disfigurement. And then, of course, what would a free giveaway be without a Spidey? Another key. This is Web of Spider-Man number 100, the first Spidey armor, the MK1. So it's 2 keys from Marvel, 1 key from DC, and 1 key from Image Comics. So we got 4 comics, all keys, mixed up distributors, and we can get them distributed free, absolutely free, brother. Yes, yes. So your answer is yes. You just gotta sub up, and then I have a live video where only subscribers can comment, and because you can't see all your subscribers if their video subscriptions aren't turned to public. So the only way to have it fair is to have a live video where only subscribers can comment, and I just ask videos or I just ask questions about some of my past videos, and they're just like easy questions too, like because I'll have a video like unboxing something, and the question will just be like, "What comic did we unbox?" You know, just stuff like that. But anyways, so I gotta say too, guys, is that YouTube doesn't endorse it or pay for it or anything. They don't pay for the prizes, and prizes don't exceed over $600, and it's free to watch, free to play, free to enter, all that. You just got to be correct. And the other thing too, guys, is it's fair for y'all, so y'all got the same chance. But the other thing too, guys, is it's a freaking blitz. It's a free for all. You cannot, because I mean, we have one every, so it's different comics every time, and it's all I got is first come, first serve, free for all blitz. Let's go. You can win it as many times as you want to, and we've had a few multiple winners, and it's been great. We've had 11 go out the door so far, and we're about to have the 12th one, and yeah, and 4 comics plus it'll be our 12th giveaway. It'll be our 12th giveaway. And we're giving away 4 comics. 4 plus 2 is 6. And then the 1 plus 6 is 7. So it's like the 6-7 giveaway, guys. Yeah. We're going with that. And you know what? So it's up to you, though, man. If you want to do that, yeah, definitely I'll get them to you directly to your doorstep. I've got a comment. Hey, man, what's up? It says we got a Plath. Nugget Plath. He says, yo, let me donate you 1 cent. How can I do that? Oh, man. I'm not monetized. I'm not monetized. I don't get paid for this. I like I've always said, I mean, it'd be cool, you know, one day or whatever, but like I've always said, I just like making the videos, and then like doing some live streams are cool too. You know, then I talk to people and stuff, and like if people like my videos, you know, that's even better. And it's like that's what I say about the free giveaway is if you don't like the video, you know, if you don't want to subscribe, you don't have to. You know, just chill out, have fun, you know. But to have a chance at the free ones, you gotta hit that dang button. And I really do hate freaking saying that because then I'm just like then I'm just like everybody else who's monetized. And I don't want to say that stuff, but you know, it's like that stuff. Anyway, but thank you, man. That'd be freaking awesome because then I could freaking probably, you know, like do something else or something. But man, no, that would be freaking so great though. It'd be like first, man, that'd be so awesome. It's legendary, and you are legendary, bro. We got Turk Reek. He says this. He also says, what's your favorite food? Bacon. Yes, I mean, I like it crispy, raw, crunchy, on the floor, off the floor, in the microwave, in a tree, under the neighbor's garden. It don't matter. As long as it's bacon, that's all you need. All right. Back to the show. Anyways, guys, we are back at this show, and we are in some freaking star comics right there, guys. You guys are freaking stars. And we got a free Ewok right there. And man. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. But we have a freaking Ewok right there. And I literally have this man right here. I've had this thing since, like, those dirt days, man, before dirt was invented. I'm talking like the early, I think, like 80s, man. But man, this thing, it's got this helmet on there and everything. Check it out. We're Star Warsing it up, man. We're Team Ewok. Rufio! That's a totally different movie anyway. But anyways, guys, just like these guys here, it looks like they're at some like airport facility. They're trying to get their flight out of there because wherever they are, it is not good. So they're trying to get going, you know. Spidey sees some chick that he's talking to, and then he remembers You know, he's got Mary Jane, so he puts his black suit on, he gets out of town, you know. And, you know, he's on top of this freaking yacht here, guys. And he sees this other yacht here, guys. And this other yacht here is sent by the villains. And they're chasing after Spidey. And he spotted him, so he's probably going to pick him up and freaking web swing him around. Or, you know, it's just a couple more freaking chicks, I guess. I guess Spidey's trying to pick up chicks today or something. But he's swinging under bridges. Look at that. He's doing his best poses right there. He's giving all the Spidey tricks right there, doing the best he can. He even freaking turned into a Spidey freaking glider kite. That's a freaking Spidey stealth bomber right there. Holy crap, guys. Check that out. That's Spidey history right there. Look at that. Hey, man. You'd probably win every single kite, like, competition if you freaking had that, man. Why doesn't he do that? Look at that, man. That is sweet. It almost could be like the bat symbol, too. I always told you guys that I was Batman, too, and you also haven't seen me and him in the same room at the same time before. This is the part where they show you after they do it, or you know what I'm saying. Or predict, I should say. They don't predict nothing, guys. And we're right there, man. I am Batman and Spider-Man, and we are back to the freaking show because it rolls on. Just like that guy's freaking stogie. Look at that, man. He's been smoking that one for years. All right, anyway, guys, we got the new kids on the block NFL cards right here. Or no, actually, it is the new kids on the block something. I don't know, but we're look at this, man. We got footballs and halftime parades and all this stuff, man. And, you know, it's all a little, you know, crazy. That's why sometimes he just pops off. But, yeah, that's right. Of course, my hat didn't pop off because I'm Spider-Man and Batman. My hat's sturdy, you know? Hold on, I thought the hand was coming after me. Or maybe it was the foot soldiers. Cowabunga! All right, well, anyway, he's still probably trying to pick up some girls, so we better get back to the action to see if he got denied by some foids or if the foids decided to go home with his chud-looking spider head. So let's see about that. Let's see if old Chudface here got a girl. It doesn't look like it. It looks like they're more worried about who's going to freaking tackle who, man. They're playing that game where you throw the flag at somebody, you run around in the backyard, and then when you get smashed, tackled by like 17 of your friends, you got to like just throw the ball, and then the next person just gets it and runs until they're tackled. You know, that game was sweet, man. I never ate paint chips, and I have never been dropped on my head. But, man, I went around in circles like that, man. Look at that. Look at that. We had a freaking... That's sweet. Right there is cash and prizes, and we already talked about them cash and prizes, you know what I'm saying? So we're back to the show with some awesome back of... Someone just pinned a kick me sign on Black Suit Spidey right there. Look at... Somebody just attached a freaking kick me sign on there. Yeah. He probably wishes he had some freaking bacon. So anyway, it looks like he just jacked that all up, and they're most definitely falling into the fire. Speaking of that conspiracy, you know, like paper burns in fire, you know, when like, you know, passports burn in fire and jet fuel doesn't melt steel beams. Entertainment purposes. Back to the show. All right, let's go. Here's Black Suit Spidey just coming in, rip-roaring, looking freaking great. Bunny hopping over the nearest freaking curb like he's freaking Bucky Lasek coming out of a freaking pop shove-it kickflip. He's trying to indie flip out of here, man, but his senses are going crazy because this guy here is trying to freaking frame max him right there, man, or something. I don't know what the fudge is going on. But apparently these two did because those guys got married, so congratulations to them. And this guy here looks like he's trying to be old Iron Man right there. Old Rust Bucket trying to fly away. You know, he's like, he's like crazy. But that's how it goes. Whole bunch of spiders. Whipping him against the wall right there. And then he's got a freaking, oh man, he's getting him now, man. He's like, hey, look, this is over, kid. I don't want to play your game. I won. The Spidey's, you know, they're just having fun, really. And, you know, that's what I hope you guys are doing, too. So we're going to see what it says in the bullpen bulletins. 94% of the audience is not having fun. What the fuck is going on, guys? Come on. Well, at least we got 6. And you know what? As long as you have 1%, you're never out of the race. So we're going on anyway. Sorry about that, guys. Back to the show. We're going to turn up the fun meter in 1 second. Because, man, look at that, though. Man, that is just epic. Sometimes you got to slow down, and take a moment and, really just, remember it. Remember where you were at, where Spidey, Black Suit Spidey, lost that game. He was jousting with his neighbor right there, and that's the shield they were using. He lost his jousting shield, man, and a Viking took a Viking axe chunk out of it right there. Yeah, it's freaking crazy. So this maid lady's coming in and saying, hey, you want me to clean it up? And he's probably just like, nah, I got it. So he cleaned it up quick. He did. And then he went back over here to Jed Clamp it to where all these people were tied up, and then he's like, let them go now, mother trucker. He's like, you got it. So they're going to, save the day right there. Just like that guy usually does every single time when you see him coming on through. But at last, guys, 1984, man. Woo, look at that. And it says that button right there, only if you guys want. Hey, we got, is that AD? Oh, we got AD in here. What up? What up, man? He was with us last night, man, for a while. That was long. I'm saying this one isn't going to be that long, but we're wrapping up with the first comic right now, man. Amazing Spider-Man 264. Yeah, you guys freaking rock, though. But, anyway, look at this freaking man. All you got to do to get Spider-Man directly to your door. Look at that. You got this little freaking coupon right there. And I bet if you take that to, Kroger's or something, or, Walmart, and then, they'll give it to the people that are really in charge. And then they'll set you up with a secret meeting, and then Spidey will come directly to your door. Just like that kid got there on freaking Christmas. That is Strawberry. And Heathcliff, no one should terrorize the neighborhood. He's our pal. Oh, man, no. We're getting into it now, guys. Because right now it's time. Time has begun. But before I go any further, though, man, do you guys see that last trailer for Spider-Noir coming out 1 week away? Just came out. What was that? That girl was turning into a spider or a freaking sand monster. Man, that's going to be sweet. And I want to say, though, that's my absolute favorite, besides Spidey, but man, it's my favorite. And I love that time period, I used to work for Al Capone myself, We'd hand out food at the soup kitchens. We fed more people than the government did one year even. Yeah. And they tried to say that I set some people up and on Valentine's Day. Man, I was in Florida. How could I have done it? I don't even know those people. Back to the show. Capiche? Capiche. And you know what? We're going to be telling you guys about a real life freaking blooper right here, man. Never mind. All right, guys, 1 second. This is a commercial break that my freaking production team was supposed to take care of for me. But, of course, as always, the one's over there freaking taking a nap. The other one's eating about a couple donuts. And it looks like that guy's trying to learn how to play mini golf. I don't know what the heck he's doing. But, I just wanted to see my shining bald head today. You know. Just kidding, guys. We're schnicking and snacking it. And, that's because we're part of the X-Men. X up. It's time to X up, guys, with the X-Men Wolverine. Right there, guys. This one's for the schnick, and this one's for the snack. And when you get it going good, you're just like Floyd Mayweather with a helium balloon. And man, he's freaking schnicking and snacking. So that's what we're going to do, guys. Marvel Comics presents Wolverine number 134. 134. And wait until you see the epic surprise. Wait, I didn't just leak that. No, do not. Forget that. Men in Black little handheld thing. There, I just pushed the button. You forgot you saw that. Anyway, though, look at this, man. This is freaking epically. Oh, my gosh. This is actually the next full run I want to go after I get that Web of Spider-Man one done. But this Marvel Comics presents Wolverine. Check this out, man. Oh. So you see that? This is a chain reaction. And you can't... Yeah, look at that right there. He's freaking chained together with freaking Cyber. Check it out. Just like you guys are in the freaking Matrix. Wolvie's in the freaking Matrix with freaking Cyber. Voltron's probably controlling him too or something, you know. But look at that. He's trying to give him his little schnicking snacking action there. And this Cyber guy, man, he's been roid rat maxing a long time. He's got himself a genetic, like, mechanical arm that he got on Sears for half price. But it looks cool, though, anyway. And, you know, he's got a little bit of power with it. It ain't that bad. Because he's got old Wolvie there in the freaking, that's a back arm, no, that's a gut, that's some sort of choke, man. It's a really top secret one, so we're just going to move it on. But check it out, guys. Right there. Yeah, I was trying to show you his fourth molar. Just kidding, guys. This guy's like, oh, man, I see you two going at it. He's like, I see you. And this looks like that Predator guy right there. He mixed up with the alien right there. You know, they said that there was 4. Oh, my gosh, guys. See how I was saying before how things, like, happen, whatever? But anyway, oh, shoot, it went away. I told you, yeah, my thing, it doesn't hardly show, you know, like, whatever. But it said 4. And they said that there was 4 aliens. And they all had arms and legs. And entertainment purposes, but that was really on the actual news. And I bet that that's one of them, though. Because I think one of them had, like, a white face like that. And it was crazy. I'm talking about comic book fiction. Actually, I'm sorry, I'm actually not. They're actually saying all that crap, guys. And it's just a distraction. So don't get distracted. Even if there's, like, some freaking whatever in your face. Don't get distracted. And then anyway, guys, this chick comes in. And she's flip-flopping around, you know, just showing off. And these guys are like, man, that was pretty good. And then all of a sudden, guys, this guy right here, he puts up this freaking thing like that. And he just does some little weird freaking dark magic, whatever crap. And he's like, you know, talking in like 17.5, like, you know, like, I don't know who he's trying to communicate with. But anyway, right here, though, both will wake up right there. They're like, what? What's going on? What's going on? So, like, you tell me, guys, I don't know what happened, man. It goes from them kicking the ever-living snot out of them right there to that right there to that right there. And that's what they're saying right there, too. So next thing you know, they're Indiana Jones when he's in that freaking railway tunnel when that big boulder's rolling after him, or when he wakes up inside of that one train car and there's like 67,000 snakes on him. There was, too, because I paused it 6 times to count them all. But then I like messed up once, so I actually had to like pause it 7 times. And I counted them all. Yeah, it was 67,000 snakes in James Bond's little train cart. Not even joking. Not even joking. But hey, check this out though, guys. Here's a river of freaking fire. So they're about to, follow their doom and their death. Looks like we might have another death of Wolvie coming up. Cyber, this guy. See, that's what I'm saying, guys. I'm gonna go back and tie that better a little bit. What we were saying, guys, is don't get distracted. Because this is most definitely one of those aliens that they were talking about. No matter what gets thrown in your face. And that could be anything. Girls, money, Oreo cookies, and just tons of distractions. And don't get distracted. And that's what happens. Because you will... Where do the bad folks, they go when they die? They don't go to heaven when the angels fly. They go to a place of fire and fry. Freaking Iron Fist, man. Look at that, man. He's charged up, ready to go. All right, guys. He's sitting here like two guys, and these guys, those are his backup dancers. It looks like he's dancing for a commercial, a promotional video for his superhero career, because nobody's really trying to like work with him too much except for like this Power Man guy, you know, and he's kind of wants to get his name out there more. So he's dancing, and those are just some backup dancers. One of them will probably turn into like the next big rock star. So keep your eye on that guy right there. He's probably the main villain. The main alien. Anyway, guys, we got the freaking, that's the Cobra Commander sent him right there. That's the ninjas coming over there. Talk about the foot soldiers. Cowabunga, she's even got green on right there, man. Look at that. So she's just getting ransacked like that, man. This guy's like, stop. So now she turns around. She decides it's time to be water. She remembered her training and remembered how to do all of her roundhouse kicks, and she remembered all she has to do is be water. So she's just being water. She should be water, my friends. Next thing you know, even if you are water, freaking Sabretooth or something, you know, freaking. Hold on a second. My production team is like throwing stuff at me. Even though you can't see it, they are. But they just wanted me to tell you that they just need 5 minutes of your time to talk to you about your car's extended warranty. Sorry about that. Back to the show. All right, well, guys, they definitely did go to the lake of freaking fire. And Sabretooth is up there, man. And, they're having flashbacks. And when he gets going like that, see, he's shampooed probably 67,000 times, too. Because you can put that yellow and that orange like that, man. You can go with all those, like, ninja tricks like that with his, like, brutal, like, saber-toothed tiger freaking claws, man. Like, each finger's, like, huge, man. He's just, when you get going like that, you look like a big ball of fire like that, man. Oh, I fell into a burning ring of fire. That's why you gotta have a freaking iron freaking fist. So he's like, oh, man, is that all you got, buddy? But, you know, he's kind of giving him the old one tour. So he's kind of getting his butt kicked here. And it looks like that's Storm Shadow's cousin right there. He's now working for the Foot Clan. And he knows what he's doing. See, he's staying back. He doesn't want to engage in too much combat. And he's like, all right, go. He goes up there. He gives him the best shot. That's the best shot he got. All of his training amounted to that right there. The biggest moment of his freaking life amounted to that. And it was like, bam. Anyway, guys, let's see what happens now because, you know, looks like more of the same. He's like, watch. You forgot one thing. He's like, oh, yeah? What's that? They don't call him the Iron Fist for nothing. He took all the green out of his freaking suit right there, man. And he wound it up like a freaking tornado right there. And he Hulk smashed his Iron Fist right there, right into that guy's ankle. And you can just tell he did it like 60 sometimes. I don't know how many, but like he did it a lot. And check it out. They got it on replay right there. So, yeah. I mean, it was really good. So he came in and he saved the day. And we're not sure what he saved, but he saved it. I don't know. But now, guys, we're going to save some more days with some Ghost Rider cage action. And this, man, this also has Major Victory. And my production team was supposed to, like, pull it out for me. Maybe we'll pull it out. And that's my Major Victory card. Check it out, guys. That's a Daredevil. But I know I do have a Major Victory card in here somewhere, though. But anyway, guys. Right there, man. Well, that's not Major Victory, but I do have a Major Victory card in here anyway. So anyway, we don't really know how to get the Major Victory. But I know that maybe there might be one way. There's got to be one way. One way we can climb to the top and get the victory and save the world once and for all and truly get that Major Victory. Dun, 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 dun. So to get that major victory, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you get in on the free giveaways every 50 subscribers, Okay, back to the show. Sorry about that, guys. I just had to say it. My production team buzzes me with like this thing, and that's why I glitch out sometimes, guys. I told you I'm an NPC, I'm part of the Matrix, I'm just content, guys. Jeez. But they buzz me a lot, and then I glitch out something. So I'm trying not to do that. But I think I'm like Venomized. Speaking of that, we're going to get to that in 1 second, and I cannot wait for that. X-23 Venomized. We talked about everything else and everything, and man, we're going to see some Ghost Rider action, because this is pretty sweet, too. Because, once again, the Blue Man Group showed up for these guys. Look at that. Everything's blue, da-ba-dee-ba-da, blue shoes and blue oil cans, too. Blue, da-ba-dee-ba-da-da. Look at that. Blue, and a pew, pew, pew. Holy cow, cow, cow. Holy crap, man, that is awesome. Check that out. That is epic. So they're coming in, just freaking probably about 8,700 RPM running on that thing. He probably just got his freaking oil changed, his freaking blinker fluid fixed, and probably got his little trail hitch hooked up. You can just tell he's going pretty fast, man. Look at that. He better have his seatbelt on. That guy, he definitely was right maxing. But anyway, we're coming in hot, though, because, that's pretty freaking hot when there's that much freaking fire. And Cage sure knows something about it, because look at that. He's got some freaking fire to the face. And you know what I just got, guys? I just got a freaking Gargamel to the face. Man. Anyway, though, we're back to the show. Okay, let's see what we got lurking down here, man. He's like, what's going on here? What's with all these blue stuff? So they're trying to figure out what's going on. Maybe they're just at a rave or something. They got flashing strobe lights, and everything. You got to be careful, guys. Anyway, it looks like he's at a raving party right there, and he's giving every single buddy the freaking pen and stare right there. This guy here, he was playing football with George Clooney. Look at that, guys. That's one of them leatherheads. This third-round draft pick right there. He's one of them leatherheads playing football with George Clooney. And, no, he really was, because George Clooney's not even real, guys. He's a lizard. Look at that, man. Look at that. That's scary. I did not mean to give you that much nightmare feel before bed. So I was just kidding, guys. I was just kidding. George Clooney is not a lizard. Oh, wait. We got some comments here. Hold on, guys. I'm so freaking sorry about that. I didn't see any protein tubes with the way. We got protein tubes. We got we got HH. That looks like 3 H's to me, and it looks like he's trying to play the game. And how you play it, it's all about control and how you make it. It's time to play the game. Well, guys, I told you, man, we got that free giveaway, every 50 subscribers. That's a game that everybody has the same chance to win. But when you get that pen and stare by Ghost Rider like that, you ain't got no chance. So that's what you got. Vince McMahon's probably gonna friggin' bust through the door any minute. But anyway, look at that, man. That's like Jared Leto's Joker. Well, whatever. But that's freaking sweet. Wow, that's kind of scary. I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to scare you, the snot out of you. But don't worry, because the occult and Jensen Ackles and all the supernatural guys, back on the Boys TV show. And, the Midnight Suns is in the works with Marvel. They're making it a movie. And, man, Ghost Rider. And, man, what do you think, guys? We put up the 2 Spidey Noir, did a little rearranging. Spidey Noir a week away, man. The final trailer dropped. Whew. No, I was saying that's really my favorite, time period, man. I used to work for Al Capone. I told you that, Capiche? That's back when I did a lot of roid raging like this guy. Look at that, man. He's freaking going crazy. He's like, I just bench pressed 2,000 pounds. I would have been like, that was a ton, right? Because, I'm the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, so I was just trying, just make sure you knew that. And then he would have freaking knocked my head into oblivion. So it's a good thing that didn't happen. Anyway, guys, we're not falling down like that. Somebody was there. But when you fall down 4 times, you get up 8. And that looks like exactly what freaking Power Man is doing right there. Luke Cage. And no, that is not a freaking toothpick in his mouth or a really bad beard. That is a protein shake. Somebody threw their protein shake out the window and is flying around. But right here, guys, check this out. Major freaking victory right there. I told you guys, this is Captain America's cousin's uncle's brother. Yeah, check it out. Well, no, and then because his uncle's brother's best friend's cousin's. I don't know, guys, but this guy here, man, he is definitely a major victory. Because when you see somebody walking around with a freaking star in their shirt like that and a shield like that, man, what a freaking weirdo. Back to the show. Anyway, though, we're just dressing up like these superheroes, guys, because, I can't always put on my Spidey suit, but I am Spider-Man. You already knew that. Anyway, guys, looks like he got some freaking time bomb right here, man. Look at that. He's going to detonate some freaking bomb that's probably in the bottom of some taxi somewhere. And he's just trying to save the day. That'd definitely be a major victory if he could save that. It'd be like in the freaking Scarface movie, Chico. It'd be like, say hello to my little friend. When they're driving that little remote control car after that other car, and the guy's like, nope, not doing it, and he didn't do it. That's right, I wouldn't, Anyway, he's going to have some she's got a scar face right there, man. Look at that. That's some brutal action right there. What the heck happened? Now he's going to try to get to the bottom of that, so that's what he's doing. He's like, hey, man, come with me. And he's like, all right. So then they're taking off. He's like, check it out. He's like doing his bunny hop over this freaking boulder, man. And that boulder was already like 12 feet tall. So when he did his bunny hop, man, he had to jump up, man. And he didn't have no freaking trampoline. This guy's a major freaking victory, guys. That's sweet. He started from nothing, man. And now look at him. He's battling freaking Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z in the outer spaces of the Matrix galaxy. Talk about a quest that would be crazier than freaking major victory fighting freaking Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z. Jeez. Look at that. They even got the freaking little Mike Tyson's punch out. That's the guy. That's your character right there. You're all grown up. That's him all grown up right there, man. And this guy here, man, he's just trying to go shoot him some alligators. Because he wants to shoot an alligator like 12 times, So they're having their Street Fighter battle. It looks like Street Fighter Mortal Kombat. That right there is Mike Tyson. And that's Guile's trainer. So he's even better than Guile, Where do you think you got that crew cut from, man? He's like, no, here's how you shoot, man. Major victory. He's just standing up there, too. Sometimes, guys, it's best to just not say nothing at all. But, I got to say something, though. So, sometimes, man, that's that guy's ex-wife there. He was cheating on her with Captain America's, cousin's aunt's grandma or something. But Piccolo was like, man, why didn't you tell him that was my girl? Because that's an alien messing around with a human, and that's what they're actually saying happened. Entertainment purposes, guys, it's just a comic book channel. We're back to the freaking show, telling stories just like comic books do, because it's entertainment. That's right, guys. I'm dead serious. That's crazy. And entertainment. So, what else says about 35 silver pew-pews to the face? Okay, we're getting back to these comments, guys. I'm so freaking sorry. What's this question here? We got urgent question has a question. That's freaking crazy. We also got, you having a good day, brother? We got Mason, man. Yeah, good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Hope you are too, man. Hoping you are entertaining, man. Just entertaining. They're really saying aliens are messing with humans. Back to the show. So Piccolo, he's kind of, in the middle of that, and looks like Major Victory's about to make the major victory. Yeah. Where do you think Captain America, learned how to throw his shield? Look at that. He just threw his shield right there and bounced off 67 villains' noses simultaneously in alphabetical order backwards. Yeah, that's how good he is, guys. He's freaking sweet. Everybody's favorite superhero. Major freaking victory. And it looks like he was too, guys, because that right there looks like it's upside down. And you know what I'm saying, guys. Upside down comic means the show's on the road. But we don't want to lose our spot, guys. Back to the show. I'm sorry about that. But it really is the end of the freaking episode. That was it, guys. He just ricocheted that shield off the 67 villains' noses simultaneously, alphabetically, backwards, categorically, catastrophically, supercalifragilistically, smashing every single bone. And now, guys, we're getting to the part, man, when you got these knuckles, man. You got knuckles like Wolverine, man. Arthritis is a whole different story, let me tell you. But also, let me tell you, though, I mean, you got to get a lot of oil, too, injections. They don't tell you about that, you know. But, anyway, you got to keep them, like, oiled up. And they were out of oil at the store the other day, but I can still try it. Hold on. I'm going to show you what we're going to go through next, guys. Forget you ever saw that. That never happened. But this sure freaking did. This is the freaking Edge of Venomverse #1, man. And this right here is from 2017 is when this first freaking existed. And we're talking X23 Venomized. And it's also important to say this is a second print right here. And this will conclude the show right here, man. Major victory. But you see, I probably should have put that one on last. Or first, or I don't know, man. We're keeping it going crazy, but that's how it goes. Millions of people. Crazy. That's how it goes. Millions of people. What, guys? You don't like my saying? Freaking Venom's freaking head banging to that, man. He's like, she's my cherry pie. And then he's like, take me home, mama, cause mama, I'm coming home. Oh, sorry, guys. I think I just sharted. But we're going back to the show. You know what? It's about 117 degrees in here. And if I want to stay in peak shape for my Spider-Man, responsibilities, because with great power, that's what comes. I'm just going to show you guys. Just know that we are Venom. It's much deeper than a shirt. Okay, what do we got here? What's that question, though, brother? Yeah, Mason, man, you freaking rock, man. Mason is cool. We got an innocent, recent comic books. Yeah, buddy. Let me show you that real quick because they are right freaking... this one right here, I just picked this up. We just went through this on a live stream the other night, man. And that was the one where, I didn't see any chats until after I hit post, and it was a freaking... But it was sweet, though, because we went to Gotham, and there's a fire and fire tricks, so safety. Always girls safely. I'm a trained professional. But Batman, man, this one here, and then a couple other ones, too, I got the other day for $1 each. 4 of them. And it was not any of the brand new ones, not any of the new ones. So, to answer the question properly, I haven't got any, brand new comics. But I did get some ones that were new to my collection. That was one of them. And this was actually, one of them, really recent, too. I actually just got this one, a few days ago. So this would be too. Hi, we got another hi in there. We got Games J. Hi. We also got Aussie. Oh, we got pancakes in the house, man. I need about 67 of them. 67 of them. And 1 glass of water. Light on the ice. Shaken, not stirred. Man. Spider. Man. Experiment 626. Spider Stitch. All right, guys. Thanks for being here, man. We got good Aussie, man. That's freaking sweet. I would show you a knife, but that's just corny. I'm sorry about that, man. That was dumb. Guys got this little tiny one, but man, sneaking and snacking. Man, we sneaking and snacking. And that's what we're going to do right now, man. We sneak and snack it everywhere, man. Look at this. This is freaking great. I saw this one. Oh, you want to see the poster? Oh, Full show, brother. We got a drastic plastic wants to see the poster. We're gonna show that. We got this comic here. This came out in freaking 1992, guys. 1992. It's Venom Lethal Protector #1. Part 1 of 6. Limited series. And I actually got my first slabs the other day. Right there. The Venom Lethal Protector 2 #1. The stained glass 9.8. It's white pages, you know. But actually, I traded some basketball cards. I had 3 LeBron James rookie cards, and I traded them for both of them slabs. And those are both 9.8s. The Alex Ross, Joker, and Harley foil variant. Look at this. You always got to keep your eye, man, because I told you, man. Spidey is watch Spidey. Man, now he's not even. Man, he's locked in, I guess. But it's supposed to be one of them reflector things. I didn't tell you that though, guys, because that's some James Bond, Peter Parker, you know. Okay, we're gonna get the pass here back into the Matrix. We're gonna plug back in here. So that's what we're doing. Thanks for hitting up your plug, guys. And we're plugging along. And it says, yeah, that's freaking sweet, man. 92. And then Venom Lethal Protector Volume 2 #1 came out in 2022. And I got a video on that too, because I just went over that, man. And so then I just got this one the other day, man. Look at this. This freaking Wolvie Venomized shit. You know who that is? Remember that movie? Well, I just want you to know also, too, guys, when you guys go to Disney World or Universal Studios or any theme park anywhere, and you see that person right there, that is an imposter. That is not Spider-Man, because I am right here in front of you making videos. That is not me when you go to the Universal Studios. And, you know, the whole likeness thing, I don't want to sue them for my likeness, because then that puts my name out there that I sued them for my, you know what I'm saying? And anyway, I don't think she knows what I'm saying, but look at this, man. She's not looking like she's having a good day. I think she just wants to have her morning freaking Wheaties and freaking move it on. She wants to snick it. Look at this now. Look what comes out right there. Snick. Remember that movie Logan, though? That girl that's with him? Oh, here it is, guys. I've been waiting for this. Look at that. Count them with me. 1, 2, like 85. There's like 85 dudes there, and look at that. It's coming in. So she tries to break out of this facility. This is X-23 from Logan, you know. This is #1, Edge of the Spider-Verse. She tries to break out of this facility, and the symbiote attaches to her, and the symbiote enhances her already enhanced abilities, but it plays tricks on her mind, and it mind games her, and it takes over. So she's trying to escape out of this facility, and we're gonna see that thing dump onto her. And I wish I was filming it the day that the symbiote jumped onto my lower freaking right freaking shoulder blade right there. Just jumped on there. Next thing you know, we are Venom. That's all right, guys. Major victory. Let's go. All right, here we go. But that's what's happening, though. So she's trying to get the heck out of Dodge right there. She's got the guys from Balco, the same guys that gave Barry Bonds the juice. That's she's got that juice right there, man. That's epic. But she's coming in trying to escape, just hacking and slashing and snicking, snacking, and man, look at that, uppercutting and hooking and dodging and ducking and weaving and Jimmy jabbing it, man. So that's pretty sweet. So anyway, though, guys, she's just escaping. She's on the run. Like, she doesn't know where she's going. She's trying to get out of there. She's like, hold on. Let me go sit by this corner for a second and think about it. So she's snicking and snacking some dudes. Next thing you know, she's sitting down there thinking about it. And, you know, something's in the wall there. And I think she thinks that she left, like, a winning lottery ticket behind it. So she's trying to scratch out her winning lottery ticket. Next thing you know, this freaking symbiote's like, oh, thank you, mama. He jumps on X-23 like a freaking heart attack on a person about to have a heart attack. Because Terrible. That is terrible, guys. And we're not going to make any profane jokes here, guys. We're going to keep it classy. So, we are going to keep it brutal, though. And that is pretty brutal. So is that, man. X-23 Venomized. That's what I'm freaking talking about. Yeah. So anyway, we're back here 2 months later. 2 months later. Looks like we're back in the same spot, guys. Meanwhile, back in the same spot, these guys came in and they're the defending breakdance champions from the South Pacific Coast Breakdancing Championship League that they have. So they came to the main breakdancing floor stage, which was X-23's house where she was hanging out. So that's what they're doing there. And, you know, she's letting her hair grow out a little bit. She's listening to Blink-182. She's rocking the sellout Green Day. You know, she's got her pop punk going on. She, you know, decided to go with a little bleach color there. And, man, look at that. Look at that. You can just tell. They're giving her a bunch of crap right there, man. It's like 7-on-1. They're, like, talking crap, telling her she looks like Billie Eilish. That does not look like Billie Eilish. Freaking bad guys. But man, that looks like actually you ever seen the movie Choppy? What's that band? Diane Wood, that band? That looks like her right there. So I think that's her in the comic book right there. She's freaking awesome. But anyway, we're coming out here. This guy's busting out of there because he didn't like that music, so he's taking off. And you know, that's something that's not going to happen, guys. Spider-Man is not Superman. He's not going to rip open his shirt like that. We do not wear a Spidey suit underneath it. That doesn't happen, guys. Or else I'd show you, you know. But if you said you needed Spider-Man, I would be back right away as Spider-Man. So, you know. But I'm just saying, he's not trying to be Superman right there. He's just trying to let him know that Midtown Comics had a mashup. That was their mashup, like Beavis and Butthead meet Call of Duty. I would actually relate it to that. Was that controversial? I don't know. I don't think so. But Spider-Man 2 most definitely is not, because that's that friendly dude shooting freaking web freaking sling blades at you like that, man. Look at that. Holy crap. All right, well, this guy here, he had food poisoning right here. He ate too much Thanksgiving right there, guys. So as we're always grateful, guys, you always got to be grateful, you know, because some people have it worse, you know, and, you know, it can always be worse. So, you know, you just got to keep it positive, too, guys. So that's what they're doing right there. And, you know, we're going to see where that takes them. In the Guardians of the Galaxy mix of it in the Matrix. And we're going to see what happens here. It says weeks later right now. And check it out. Weeks later, you know, they're keeping it positive right here. She comes up. And this was an arranged boxing match that they're trying to have. That guy, she's happy about that. You know, they're good. We got some Guardians, guys, not only the live action, but we also got the cartoons, and they got the video games, and the action figures, and the comic books, and the first and second appearances. And I have Rocket Raccoon in a little cage right over there. Just kidding, guys, just kidding. Back to the show. Well, we don't know what they got hidden in these boxes here, guys, because they just won that freaking storage locker from that Storage Wars. They were contestants on that show, and they beat out the owner of Pawn Stars, and they won that storage locker. So they're going to go see what they got in those boxes. And meanwhile, this guy here downtown looks like he's trying to find Beaker Stockman of the Ninja Turtles, because look at that, man. That's a Spidey litter right there. Cowabunga Ninja Turtles. Anyway, though, she's running fast. You cannot tell me that is not that chick from Diane Wood. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta bust up a second here, guys. I'm glitching out. 1 freaking second. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Whoa. Hold on, guys. I just fell off a 12-foot ladder. But I'm okay. I'm okay. Whoa. I'm like 12 feet in the air, guys. Oh, I'm okay. You know what the worst part of all that was, guys? I lost one of my cow slippers. Because, gotta have them cow slippers. Back to the show. You guys ever seen the Upside Down movie and backwards? You ever seen that before? Oh, wait, what do we got here? We got another comment here. We got a Madden. Bro. Big fan, man. Do you know that the average, that's some medical advice right there, I believe. He said, when you eat gummy bears, make sure that you eat 2 at a time because nobody wants to die alone, not even gummy bears. So that's what he said, guys. And we're just like choppy here, man, chopping along. And with Ninja and that girl right there, man, on Team Spidey. That's all we know about. But the rat thing I knew about, because they got them big rats in New York, man. Everybody knows about that. That's crazy too, man. So thank you. But he's hauling her off to jail because she jaywalked. She just wanted to go get a loaf of bread and she jaywalked, so they're taking her to jail. Look at that, man. Oh. So she's busting out, man. This guy's obviously wants to like recruit her for their like thing that they do every weekend that you don't talk about, because that first rule about it is that you don't talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And then the second rule is you gotta freaking break the glass like that, just like Stone Cold Steve Austin, and go just like that, man. Look at that. That is awesome. Check that out. They're like, all right, enough is enough. Let's turn this up, just like Lethal Weapon 3. All right, we got some classic prime Mel Gibson action right here for you. Right there's Jean-Claude Van Damme flying down with his Bruce Lee freaking claws right there. Just kidding, guys. Look at that. That is Venomized X-23. Shape-shifting and stuff. Look at that. That's epic. And when that's going to collide. We're right here, man. Going right through. Look at that. A swing and a miss. Talk about a freaking 572-foot Babe Ruth home run. That's a major victory. Just like it is whoever freaking made her costume. That's freaking sweet. But she's coming in here, just all like taking care of business, working overtime, taking care of business and blowing off bombs all the time, stuff like that, And anyway, they're going to go back to their house because they're going to try to mix some more beats up because they want to try to put Choppy back together. So they're trying to wake up the band and put the band back together, but the band is not waking up. So we're bringing the band to the band. No, this is not an episode of Making the Band, but it is, guys, a memory of Rich Buechler. Yeah, he was an artist. And there he is right there. And I'm sure I've seen his art before, man. He was great. So R.I.P. to Rich. And, man, holy cow. Speaking of major, guys, okay, if you were watching before, I was talking about how things just happened and then, like, something else just happened, whatever. It just happened again, guys. I didn't freaking see this. Look at they got freaking Venomized Captain America about to beat up Venomized freaking She-Wolverine right there. Look at that. That's nuts. That's like almost the Punisher, though. But no, that's Captain America. Check that out. It just kind of works out like that. I don't freaking know. But I guess, you know what? Since it does, and it does, and it does, and does, and it does what it does, and it does what it does great for you, because you're awesome, man. So you're going to have to wait until next time to see what happens in that comic series. So check it out, guys. They got Ghost Rider by the ice machine at the hotel. Whoa. Talk about Mortal Kombat action right there. That's like standing on one side of the screen, throwing fire, and at the other side, throwing ice. Woo. Well, I think the Spidey hammer of justice has been served. That was great, guys. We went through all three of them, man. Surfed it through the Matrix. And went live. Yeah, guys, thanks for chilling. I think we're going to probably wrap this up. Because like I said, you know, I didn't want to go as long as I did the other, like yesterday, man. That was crazy. But I'll be making like a video, you know, later. Like, later. And I'll be going live again, like, later, too. And, you know. But for now, though, you're just going to have to wait and see, guys. But we said we were going to go live. So here we are, guys. We're live. We're going to keep it, you know, a short, reasonable time. So that's what we're going to do. When there's justice to be served, you pull out your Spidey Justice Hammer and you serve the justice. But you know what to do, though, anyway. Why am I going to tell you that? Because, well, if you don't, it's all good, though, anyway, because I'm going to tell you. It's all you got to do. Besides the Spidey Hammer of Justice. Well, you should subscribe. I mean, I don't even want to talk about that, guys. That's whatever. It's on you, whatever. You know what to do, because if you don't, I'm going to tell you. And you just got to keep it classy. Keep on digging. Hug your mama. And thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. You guys rock. Oh, wait, we got a comment in here. That's Saved by the Bell, guys, right there. That's some Zach and Screech, you know, like Saved by the Bell, man. Best buds now, guys, man. That's freaking awesome. We got Blazing Zen 420 in here. He says, do a backflip. Well, you know what, guys? We're going to do to the dudes for the dudes. So we're going to show you what we're going to do here real quick. We're going to do one of them for you. Don't even worry about it. You ready? Oh, man. Hold on. I can do better than that. Because you're coming with me, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Right there, bro. We did that, man. Somersault. We're like the freaking, the Robin. The Flying Graysons. They're trapeze acts, man. We just did it. Is that the first ever freaking somersault on live stream? I don't know. No, I'm sure it's not. But I mean, I don't know. That's pretty cool. We should do that again sometime. But anyway, guys, you know what to do until that time. Until that time arrives. Hell yeah. He said, hell yeah. You know what? Hell yeah, brother. If I had two Spider-Man coffee cups, a big hell yeah, I would not smash them together like Stone Cold. But we will go hell yeah, brother. Steve Austin. 316, brother. And yeah, Jesus is the only way to heaven. And you guys freaking rock. Thanks for chilling. Thanks for hanging out. And do not fear anything ever. And till next time, though, guys. That backflip, that was pretty sweet, man. Thanks for suggesting that. We'll talk to you, though, later. You know what to do. If you don't, it's all good. I'm going to tell you anyway. I'm sorry I've said that like 17 times. Just keep it classy. Keep on digging. Hug your mama and peace. Oh, man. I have one more piece. No, wait. It's time, though. To reveal the revealing of the shirt. That is, I told you guys, the symbiote. We are Venom.